Have you ever felt like life is unfair? You work hard, you stay honest, you try to do the right thing, yet somehow people who cheat seem to move ahead while you stay stuck. And slowly, a dangerous question begins to grow inside your mind. What if being honest isn't worth it anymore? Be careful, because today's story shows how one decision made in a moment of frustration can destroy a future you never even knew was waiting for you. Listen carefully, because this story might change the way you think forever. Many years ago, in a small kingdom, there lived a poor young man named Ethan. Ethan wasn't lazy. Every day he worked harder than anyone else, but no matter what he did, life never seemed to improve. One evening, after another long day of failed job hunting, Ethan sat alone beside a road. His pockets were empty, his stomach was hungry, and for the first time in his life, he began questioning his honesty. Just then, a luxurious black carriage stopped beside him. An old man stepped out. His clothes were simple, but his eyes were sharp. He looked at Ethan and asked, "Young man, would you like to earn some money?" Ethan immediately stood up. "Yes, sir." The old man pointed toward a wooden chest. "Take this chest to the top of the mountain before sunrise. If you succeed, I'll give you 100 gold coins." Ethan couldn't believe it. 100 gold coins was more money than he had ever seen. Without hesitation, he lifted the chest. It was surprisingly heavy. As he began walking, curiosity started bothering him. What could possibly be inside? Jewels? Treasures? The old man seemed to notice his thoughts. He smiled and said, "Whatever happens, do not open the chest." Ethan nodded, but now his curiosity had become even stronger. Hours passed. The mountain path became steeper. The chest felt heavier with every step. Then suddenly, he heard something move inside. Ethan froze. His heart started racing. Something was definitely inside the chest, something alive. Now his mind was filled with questions. What if it's treasure? What if the old man is lying? What if there's something valuable enough to change my life forever? The more he walked, the louder these thoughts became. Soon he reached the middle of the mountain, exhausted, sweating, and alone. No one was around. No one would ever know. Slowly, he placed the chest on the ground. His hands trembled. "Just one look," he whispered. "I won't take anything. After all, what harm could one look do?" For several seconds, he fought with himself. Then finally, he opened the chest. The moment the lid lifted, a beautiful white bird exploded into the night sky. Ethan jumped back in shock. "No, come back!" But the bird was already disappearing into the darkness. Panic filled his chest. He had ruined everything. Still hoping to fix his mistake, he carried the empty chest to the mountain's peak. There, the old man was waiting. The moment he saw the empty chest, he closed his eyes, not in anger, in disappointment. Ethan fell to his knees. "I'm sorry." The old man remained silent for a long moment. Then he said, "Do you know what that bird was?" Ethan shook his head. The old man replied, "It was the kingdom bird, the symbol of wisdom. For many years I have searched for someone worthy of inheriting everything I own." Ethan looked up in confusion. The old man continued, "I am the king. And this test was never about the chest. It was about self-control. The person who reached the mountain without opening it would become my successor." Ethan's face turned pale. The king slowly turned away. "You were closer to changing your life than you could ever imagine. But curiosity defeated discipline, and one moment of weakness cost you a future most people only dream about." Ethan stood there speechless, not because he lost gold, not because he lost a reward, but because he realized something painful. The biggest opportunities in life often appear disguised as small decisions. Every day we face our own versions of that chest. The temptation to quit, the temptation to cheat, the temptation to take shortcuts. Most people don't lose because they're incapable. They lose because they surrender to a temporary thought. Remember this: a moment of discipline can create a lifetime of success, but a moment of weakness can destroy opportunities you'll never see again. So the next time temptation appears, ask yourself one question: what future am I trading away for this moment? Because that answer might change your life. If this story touched your heart, like the video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more life-changing stories.